Hello and welcome to another update video about Bitcoin. Bitcoin is pushing higher. It broke out of this formation here, this kind of triangle structure we had on the chart. Idea was in the previous video that the triangle itself here could be the B wave. So I did have here a so-called, where were we? A, B, C, D, oops. E pattern on the chart, where in a triangle the idea would be that you break out of the triangle to the downside with such a count. However, invalidation of the triangle is, first of all, when the wave C is broken to the upside. In this case, that was done. That was the first warning. And then when the wave A is broken, and that was 17,188. So it could not be a so-called Elliott Wave triangle anymore. So we take that out. I could still imagine that this is a B wave though, just not as a triangle formation, but just as an ABC, yeah. And the reason for that is, I mean, I can label that currently as ABC, A, B, C, probably rather here the A wave. Let me just change the wave degree. The reason is it's just rather weak at the moment, at least. So at the moment I'm still leaning towards the idea that we will come down once more lower in wave C. So here, A wave, B wave, C wave. Why is that? First of all, if we assume, and that's at the moment the assumption anyway, that the trend is generally still up here for Bitcoin short term, yeah. Anybody who missed the previous videos, idea is here that the trend is still up, okay. In a channel, we are in the channel, and also we've got an inverse head and shoulders on the chart, just to show you that. Left shoulder, head, right shoulder, not a beautiful one, but this one is even clearer on the Ethereum chart. And also from an Elliott Wave point of view, we can say that we're in an A, B, C pattern, and the C wave should take us still higher. So short-term upside potential certainly there, as long as we are holding this yellow support box that goes down, or that ranges between 16,870 to 17,040 pretty much. What else? Yeah, and if I now zoom in a little bit, then we can see that in this wave 2 correction, obviously here, yeah. So the assumption is we made 5 waves up, wave 1 of the next higher degree, wave 3. So moved up in 5 waves, indicating the trend has shifted back to the upside, and coming down now in a wave 2, A, B, C, yeah. The reason that I don't think this wave 2 was necessarily finished, or at least I'm skeptical about it, despite the latest move to the upside here, is we haven't reached in the retracement the support area, which is fine. I mean, a wave 2 doesn't need to come down that low, but what I do always show you here is the most likely retracement area, and most of the time we get there, like we did down here, but it only reached the 38.2% FIB level. Now for a wave 2, that's okay. It would just be a very shallow wave 2. Yeah, it would just be a very shallow wave 2, and most of the time you would expect a wave 2 to come down a little bit lower. All right, so that would be the likely case, A, B, C, and especially as we have only seen 3 waves to the upside. Yeah, so let's just move in, A, B, C, 3 waves up, and the white wave C, I mean, we could count it 1, 2, 3, yeah, but this is not strong enough for a wave 3. So we could count it bullish 1, 2, and 3, but then we would expect at least for the wave 3 to reach the 1.618 extension, $17,270, yeah, 1, 2, 3, and then we would need a wave 4 and a wave 5. Because this is so weak, we only reached the 1-to-1 ratio. This is very much likely to just be an ABC. However, if it now pushes higher, all the way to the 1.618 extension. It could still be a wave C, but if we break above that, above the 1.618 extension, then we have to assume we have bottomed. Yeah, we will get more certainty if we then hold wave 4 support and push higher. So just to show you, at the moment we can be skeptical that this is really a breakout, but it could be a 1, 2. In a wave 3 we would need expected to push higher. It can push higher still, yes, certainly. Then it needs to hold wave 4 support, which I can't give you yet because I don't know how high wave 3 will go. We could make an assumption. We could say this is pushing higher to the 1.618 extension here. Then it would go to 17,264. What would then be the support it needs to hold to make it likely to rally in wave 5 as well? It would need to hold the 17,190 level, the 50% fib retracement. But we're not there yet. Yeah. So at the moment, I have to assume this is only an ABC. Especially as, I mean, we've watched the Ethereum pump just, there was a little bit of a pump there. But it is much weaker than Ethereum. Yeah, Ethereum has done just something that's quite nice actually, but it just confirms what Ethereum has done over the recent weeks anyway, which is outperforming Bitcoin, right? So yeah, at the moment, you know, until we break those levels that are indicated, I'm still skeptical. Best confirmation we could get that a bottom has been made here is 5 waves up, yeah, ideally even breaking 17,355, and then 3 waves down, and then we are set up for a rally. At the moment, this is rather unclear. Looks to me still very much corrective, which can change, which is why it's so important to watch this. Higher degree wave count not changing at all. Lower degrees, they change frequently because there's just much more movement and volatility. But again, because we have not reached this ideal retracement area at the moment until the chart proves something different, my assumption is we still see this area. It will be interesting because Ethereum and Bitcoin are currently decoupling a little bit. Ethereum did move up nicely, very strongly actually. It did overshoot the 1.618 extension and is now already in the wave 4 support area that I gave you in my Ethereum video. Bitcoin, just sort of sideways mess. I mean, it would suggest, correlations would suggest that if Bitcoin moves, Ethereum moves as well, or the other way around. But yeah, that's where we are with Bitcoin. So anyway, hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, and please check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.